So Audrey and I got some really cool L-bead. It's got a pull-away strip. So I can stick it in, put the mud in, and after everything's said and done, peel it away and have a nice clean edge. Isn't that pretty cool? Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. This was a fun one to edit and put together. We had a lot of fun, believe it or not, Audrey would believe it, doing this drywall stuff. You know, the taping of the joints and stuff like that. It was easier than I expected. Still kind of tricky. Now that I've done an entire house, I know I laid on the mud on my primary run a little too heavy. I mean, I learned quite a few things, and I got much more efficient by the time I got to the end of the house. And when you go back, a trained eye can see a lot of joints, but really it turned out pretty good. You really have to look to see the treble. So that was a happy thing. The skip trowel texture that we did, I need to address, because the community of drywalling will tell you, and told Audrey and I in all of the videos out there, that you just stay away from skip trowel unless you're an expert, because skip trowel is extremely hard. And I'll say, to do skip trowel and achieve perfection is very hard. But if your goal is to have a very random texture, then it is extremely easy. You just put mud on the wall and smear it around in a way that makes you happy. And this square inch will look a little different than that square inch, and in the end it's a very random, beautiful pattern. And it does cover quite a bit of mistakes, unless you have a trained eye and you stare at it really hard, and then you can see the mistakes, right? Like lines in your wall and tape lines that are too fat. But really, all in all, it's a pretty easy texture. And as you might have picked up from the very fast sped video clips that I put in there, Audrey and I just took turns. One of us applied the mud and the other one came back behind with a pool float. It's for cement actually, but just a big pool float, and just ran it over the top. It was just as fast could be, and we were done really quick. Used quite a bit of mud. The entire house here took 6 buckets, if I can remember right, but you know, it went along really well. Oh, and I should say, I did find a really good deal on that pool float trowel. I'll leave that in the description. You can find it on Amazon for, I don't remember how much, it's pretty cheap. It's amazing how a little bit of mud and paint makes a house go from looking like a under construction site to a house. Man, things are looking really nice. And I can't wait to show you some of the finished product, right? But there's a little bit of finishing to do before the house is all the way done. It looks a lot better than it did, looks a lot closer than it was, but not there yet. Anyway, stay tuned for the upcoming videos. If you liked this, you know what to do. Give it that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see what's coming up next. We're finally getting to the end. We're so excited. Our house is becoming so beautiful. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, thanks for taking this journey with us on Simple Ground.
Yeah. We hungry right now. We hungry right now. Yeah.
What do you want for lunch?
Pitas.
Hey.
Pitas. 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 Pitas.